Mike Snyder here from the Raw Diet Health Shop, and today I'm going to do some juicing with the Omega VRT400 vertical slow juicer. Show you what this can do. It's one of my favorite juicers. Makes a real high quality juice with all fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, and makes an almond milk as well. It's a pulp collecting container, a juice collecting container with a strainer. And it's real easy to work with, so I'm going to start doing a fruit juice. So we've got some apples. And it does help if you alternate with some soft fruits followed by something a little bit harder to help push the soft fruits through. So a little orange followed by some apple. And has a little plunger to help push the food down, but usually you do not need to use that. Gravity just pulls it down. And this is a slow juicer, which means there's no heat or oxygen mixed in. It turns at a slow 80 RPM, or revolutions per minute. So, compared to the centrifugal style juicers that spin at 14,000 RPMs, those tend to heat up the juice and mix a lot of oxygen into it, so it only stays fresh for a couple hours. Whereas with the slow juicer, the juice stays fresh up to 3 days if you store it in an airtight container in the fridge. So we have orange, apple, lemon. It also does an excellent job with pineapple, pear, grape. And it has a little feature that it mixes the juice in here. And then you release this knob to let it pour into the container. And then once you're done, I just pour some water into it to flush it out. And then start on a vegetable juice blend. So that strainer does a good job at getting all the pulp out of it. Some people don't like the pulp, but I do like the pulp. I just usually pour it in. So the strainer did remove quite a bit of pulp, so we can just rinse that. Pour the fruit juice into a cup. It says sometimes they call it self-cleaning, but you still do have to clean it when you're done. The self-cleaning means that there's these little flaps inside, that these little yellow flaps will clean the juicing screen as it spins around. So you just pour a little bit of water in. You can keep it closed. A little water. And as it spins, the water will clean it out and push the pulp out. And the pulp comes out real dry. And squeeze it, and there's hardly any moisture in there. So once it spins around with the water in it for a little bit, you just release. And it's ready for the next juice blend. For the next one, my favorites are celery. You do have to chop up the celery into smaller chunks because the long strings could get wrapped around the gears. So my favorite juice blend is cucumber, celery, and leafy greens. I think romaine lettuce is the best leafy green to use, but then I use romaine lettuce almost every day, and then I alternate with other greens like kale, parsley, spinach, cilantro, but you don't want to use those every day because they're real strong. But romaine lettuce is safe to use every day. You could use things like red leaf lettuce, any type of lettuce. Even iceberg lettuce is good. With the lettuce, you have to push down the lettuce a little bit. Yeah. The juicer does an excellent job with the hard roots like beets, carrots, daikon radish, even sweet potatoes, ginger root, burdock root, turmeric. So we have some soft fruits like tomatoes. You can make your own V8 style juice. Yeah, so it helps to do a little soft fruit followed by something harder to help push it through. And for the most part, you just drop them in. And you don't really have to cut them up into small pieces like the cucumber. You can just cut it into quarters. And then just put the whole quarter in there. I have to close this. So it'll mix the juice inside. Dump everything in, and I do love to add lemon. Lemon adds a really good flavor. I usually add lemon, a little bit of ginger root. So soft fruit, lemon, followed by harder carrot. I do like my juices to be dark green, but some people like it a little sweeter, so you can add in some apple or grape. Something to help sweeten it up. But I do love mine dark green, so I add as many greens as I can manage. Romaine and celery. So yeah, this is pretty quick and easy to use. Yep. So you can see I didn't use a whole lot of lettuce in this one, so it's turning orange color. And then we'll release it in there. So yeah, this one came out pretty pulp-free. There's not a lot of pulp left in there. And the juice is a real dark color. The dark pigments are all the nutrition. The juice has all the nutrients, all the protein, carbs, all of the essential fats, all of the vitamins and minerals. There's not a whole lot left over on the pulp, so you don't need it. You just toss that in the compost. And some of my secret ingredients are the ginger root and cayenne pepper powder. The cayenne and ginger help to improve blood circulation. So I just put a tiny pinch of the cayenne pepper into my juice. Helps to get the nutrients moving throughout your whole body. Turns a regular juice into a superfood juice. The cayenne pepper is powerful. So a little cayenne, a little ginger, and then my superfoods. My favorite is the Body Ecology Vitality Super Greens. I put a spoonful of that into my juice every morning. I also love the E3 Live brand. This one is the Camu Berry Vitamin C. This is the regular E3 Live, the blue-green algae. It's one of the most powerful superfoods on Earth. This is another blend, the E3 Live Renew Me, which has other nutrients mixed into the E3 Live, such as MSM, cayenne, spirulina. I usually do the frozen E3 Live and mix that in. So that's basically how this works. This is the juicer I use the most because it takes up a real small footprint on your countertop, so it's easy to leave it assembled and ready to go. I usually store it on top of my fridge and then so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have this for sale on my website, therawdiet.com, and I also have the superfood supplements on there as well. So feel free to call or email with